Hey guys, welcome to my bed. It's cold outside and it's quite windy, which means that I needed to be as far away from the door as possible so that way you guys don't hear the insanity that is outside. If you're new here, Love Through Living is pretty much all about how to just be a better human all around, how to love yourself more, how to love people more, and the earth a little bit more. And today I'm going to talk about how the moon's energy affects your life and how you can use it. Alright, think about this really quickly. The moon is something that is like awe-striking to most people. Me, specifically, we are made up of around 70% water, just like the earth is made up of around 70% ocean. And who's to say that moon's energy doesn't impact our being like it literally builds the tides in the ocean? It's crazy how earth and moon work together, and we're just a living cell on this planet. Who's to say that moon's energy doesn't have some sort of like cellular impact on our beings? It does, alright?
It just does.
New beginnings with new moon. There are 28 days in the moon cycle, and it starts with the new moon, also known as no moon. In fact, during these days, moon rises in the morning, so without a telescope it's nearly impossible to see anyway. New moon and new beginnings literally go hand in hand. This is the ultimate time to focus on new projects, new intentions, new things that you want to manifest, like anything new that you want to bring into your life or start. This is the best time to do that. Okay, so how do you harness the new moon's energy? Remember this, visualization is key. Where thought goes, energy flows. So it's really important to constantly be bringing awareness to what it is that you're looking to manifest. Literally, with conscious thought and directed energy, anything is possible. Ways to do this: you can build a vision board. I know this sounds kind of silly, but the law of attraction is very real. Go through magazines, print things out, do it digitally. I mean, we do live in the 21st century. Like, get a Pinterest account. The main goal here is to bring all of your monthly intentions for this moon phase to life. Something that you can actually look at. And now that you've finished your board, allow yourself to visualize A, what it'll feel like in the present moment once you've achieved that and once you get to live with that specific thing. And B, the steps that it's going to take for you to get there. Doing this, you're finding inspiration through defining the intentions process. Another fun way that you can harness new moon's energy is to create a sigil and burn it. This is personally one of my favorite ways to do this. And that brings us to the waxing moon and momentum. There are 3 pieces to the waxing moon, and all 3 of them have to do with you getting in gear. You're not going to manifest anything without action. So it's time really to get to action and start making the moves that you need to make in order to make shit happen. During the waxing crescent moon, this is when you really want to visualize. You are visualizing what it's going to take in order to get there, what it will feel like once you've already achieved it, and what habits you'll have then that you need to begin now in order to get the law of attraction in your favor. And then we have the first quarter moon. This is the appropriate time to begin taking your first steps. Start moving. This is the time to push forward and be confident and just go. And then we have the waxing gibbous moon. This is the phase right before full moon and the peak, so to speak, of the moon phase. It's really when you want to start refining your goals and intention and reflect on what's happened over the past couple weeks. What can you refine about your intention? Do they still feel like they align with you to the fullest? What can potentially be changed? What needs to be pushed harder? Refining and honing in while still taking steps is just a way to bring in more focus, more guided, intention-filled energy towards what it is that you're bringing into your life. And then that brings us to the full moon. Okay, so things have been set in motion at this point for a couple weeks. If you've been doing your part and remaining vigilant and mindful and conscious about what it is that you're manifesting, this is the time to start reaping your abundance. And it's really important that you're extra conscious, you're extra mindful, you're extra grateful, you're super aware during this time, because Moon can't just open her mouth and speak to you and say, "Hello, this is what I've done for you. This is what's right in front of you. Look at these gifts." So it's really important for you to open your heart and speak her language and allow that information to flow in. Here are a few ways in order to harness the energy of the full moon. This is my absolute favorite way to celebrate, and that is doing a bonfire under the full moon with friends and family. And if you are from Las Vegas, put it in the comments below and we'll hook you up with the invite, because these bonfires in the middle of the desert under the full moon with other people who are just there to connect are absolutely magical. You play drums, you dance, you breathe, you meditate, you hug, you connect. It's amazing. And another way is to just meditate underneath moon's glow. If you want to speak to the gods, you pray. If you want the gods to speak to you, you meditate. Bathe in moon's shine. Just breathe and be open. Meditate for as long as your body will allow you to, and really take in those messages. This is the night where the tides are the highest. The moon has the most energy just pouring into our planet, into our vessel. And you can receive those messages if you just open up and are conscious of it. I just love the moon. Also, if you're interested in learning how to meditate for beginners, I have made another video for that. I will link that in the description box below. Anyway, after full moon, we have the waning part of the cycle. 3 different moon phases, and each of them are ideal for helping you to release and surrender to the plan and learn how to trust the process. So the first phase is waning gibbous. So you've done a lot of work, you should have new routines, you should have new insights at this point, you should have a new perspective on this goal that you're looking to manifest. And right now, during this phase, it's the ultimate time to really dive in for just some inner reflection. Turn inward and review your goals. Make sure that you still have the same intention. After implementing and harnessing and focusing and manifesting everything that you have so far, is this still what you want? Does this still align with? Reflect, redefine, and keep walking in the direction that feels right to you. That's what you're doing during this time. And then that takes us to the 3rd quarter moon. And this is the time for ultimate release. And I mean, go into straight cutoff mode. Like, go. We're talking everything that does not serve you. Is it a job, a relationship, a project that's sucking the life out of you, a client? Is it something that's within your routine, that within you? Whatever it is that's sucking the energy from you, it needs to go. Really time to just trust in yourself and believe in yourself. Do the damn thing and you're gonna do it. And then lastly, to follow that up, the waning crescent moon will be there to pretty much allow you to feel all of the depression that potentially comes along with change and moving on from things that no longer serve you. This part of the cycle is probably the lowest vibrating part of the cycle. It's absolutely normal to feel drained and exhausted during this time. It's time to relax. We're getting ready to start over. And you've let go everything that doesn't serve you, and that's tough most of the time. So it's okay that you're tired at this point. Feel tired. Honor your body and rest. When I say tired, that includes mental, spiritual, emotional, physical, just tired.
When you're fucking tired, feel tired.
Feel it, and then move on. And then my absolute final tip is to just jump on it. You don't have to wait for the beginning or the end or a specific moon within the moon cycle in order to start harnessing the energy. Are you in the waxing phase? If you are, get ready to gear up. Are you in the waning phase? Start releasing and surrendering. Anyway, I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, if you found it helpful, please hit the thumbs up because it really supports my channel. If you'd like to read this information or save it for later, I have put the link to the blog post that corresponds with this video in the description box below. And while you're on my website, check out all the other blogs that are there along with our apparel shop. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, man. I mean, just make this official already. I'll see you in 3 days. Love you. I just love the moon. I just wish people appreciated the moon.